one inning. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. It's Warren and Leaf. They're the forwards. Oladipo is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. A lot of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read and react system is the absolute ideal style.
And the Pacers with possession here after the Sixers pick up two. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at the 2018 All-Star season for Oladipo, Doris. What was the development in his game that you saw that took him to the next level?
I think probably the part that made him almost unguardable is his willingness to shoot threes off the dribble. That deep threat, that willingness to space the floor and use the dribble drive to enhance that is probably what put him over the edge.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And exceeding expectations. Wow, hammering it in!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Leaf. To the middle, here's Warren. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Shoots it. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Leaf. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Outside Warren. Rebound by Joel Embiid. 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
McConnell passes to Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Warren. Shot from 12. Here's Leaf. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded by Simmons. Outside Warren. Again, the miss by Warren.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And yes, it's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now Simmons following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. That one good for 2. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in rebounding, and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
I think the Indiana Pacers, as an organization, a team that tries to grow its own superstars. Miles Turner, certainly a guy in that conversation. The 11th pick back in 2015, he has gotten better every single year.
Here's Oladipo after the Sixers pick up 2. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Doris, you look at Turner's impact, it's definitely at both ends of the floor.
No doubt, Kev. Turner was the league leader in blocks last season. He became a much more efficient three-point shooter, and now all of a sudden he's becoming a better facilitator out of the post. Just great development.
And so he makes both from the line. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Warren. And the rejection by Embiid. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. The Pacers also with a sub. Sabonis is checked in. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Latrey. Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 10. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Now, here's Sabonis, and the officials call a traveling violation. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. Ben Simmons, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting. than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And you have to keep in mind, a lot of those shots are coming from the perimeter. To have that kind of field goal percentage from the point guard spot is pretty amazing.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. It's Brogdon on the wing. Outside, Lamb pulls it up. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Kicks it to Richardson. Dishes to Embiid. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And it's Brogdon off the drive over Richardson. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The 76ers leading by 14 from the baseline. And no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Indiana. Sabonis finds Brogdon. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Puts it up. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the 76ers lead by 14. Now Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Lamb. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Embiid, and Lamb drops them both. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
Now here's Lamb. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Brogdon against Richardson. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nice shot by McDermott. The 76ers leading by 8. Let's go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 17.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Brogdon against Richardson. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Lamb, here we go. Offensive rebound. Stolen away. One-on-one fast break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Passes it to Turner. Brogdon outside. And the Pacers another three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Brogdon over Richardson, and the Pacers tack on two more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The three, and O'Quinn kicks to Richardson. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
We know this about Kyle O'Quinn. If you're open, the big man will connect with you.
Pacers trail by 9. To the inside, Turner. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And doors for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, two talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end, and the reason being both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
Justin Holiday's checked in for McDermott. Outside Holiday. Here's Turner. 5 to shoot. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. All the officials are all over that one.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brogdon outside. At the teardrop, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson. The Pacers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Brogdon hits them both. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign.
What put me over the...
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history. Something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And Holiday kicks to Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good work defensively by Horford.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Josh Richardson. Indiana also making some changes. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Outside Holiday. A beautiful reverse layup.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
And he lays it straight in. He's got 31.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
McConnell passes to Holiday. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rejected by Harris. And here's the break for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
McConnell passes to Oladipo. Off target from 3-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McConnell passes to Oladipo. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Oladipo's got 11 points.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Down low. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Holiday, here we go. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to O'Quinn. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. The 76ers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Warren's checked in. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. And the pass to Warren. taken away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Leafs got 4 rebounds in this game. McConnell with it. Simmons is there. Passes it to Oladipo. Tipped away. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The 76ers, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Warren. Poke loose. Here's Sabonis. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Shoots. But they'll get another chance. Horford no luck.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Oladipo outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot by Warren, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Doug McDermott in for TJ Leaf. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in assists, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Can't hit from in close. Pacers trail by 11. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Pass to Oladipo. No good on the three. The 76ers leading by 13. Baseline jumper. Kept alive. Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for your 76ers, Tobias Harris. At the line for 2.
That's good from Harris. The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And Harris drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Stolen. Inside, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different areas, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Brogdon kicks to McDermott. The kick out to Oladipo. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint, here's McDermott. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Turner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Warren.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Back to Brogdon. And here's McDermott. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
We know Doug McDermott can make threes. If you can put it on the deck like he does there, you become a tough cover.
And it's sent back by Turner. Now here's McDermott, guarded by Simmons. McDermott dishes to Oladipo. Snatched away. The pass to Scott. Simmons trying to get open. Scott, good. And the 76ers lead by 16. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Turner finds Oladipo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The high post shot. Count that one. He's got 44.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Number 35. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. In Indiana with the change here, too. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Richardson against Brogdon. And Turner kicks to Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Korkmaz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Pass to Warren. Now, here's Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. And they get it, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Fires the 3, drills the three-pointer.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Now, here's Warren. Over Simmons. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Pacers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. They've got Tobias Harris. Horford is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Simmons. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
And historically, we almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
That free throw, no good. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Boy, when you think of Miles...
And another one falls. Amazing.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of myths. But the record for 50-point games set in that year has been broken, an achievement for the ages. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's McConnell. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your 76ers.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd.
Another 50-point game in a season that's been full of them. And this crowd rightfully excited.
Well, I know you're like me. It's been a privilege to witness greatness firsthand. They'll tell their kids and grandkids about what he's doing.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Pass to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes long.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Turner. And here's McConnell. Back to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Oladipo sinks that one from the post. Oladipo's got 18 points in the game.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
The quick look, no good that time.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number 1, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And the shot goes down. And it's 8 points for Tobias Harris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
McConnell passes to Leaf. Here's Turner. Indiana again missing. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Harris kicks to Simmons. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now the pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And they're able to recover. Shots good by Leaf. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the middle, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. McConnell passes to Oladipo. Over Harris. And he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Simmons. Releases. They get it back. Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside for Simmons. A 3 ball. Nice D from Oladipo.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
McConnell passes to Leaf. Oladipo against Harris. Passes to Leaf. From beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid. Horford kicks to Harris. Lets it go from 11. Nice jump shot. Good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
An even 3-on-3 break. Shoots. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Warren. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And now Oladipo pushing it up. Going back to stop him.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shot from 16. No good there. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And it's a foul. It's called on T.J. Leaf. That is his first foul of the game.
Give Oladipo credit now. He has a knack for finishing with whatever the defense throws at him.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. And Justin making some changes. T.J. Leaf's checked in for Turner. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Justin Holiday. The free throw drops for Leaf. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Lamb finds Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Leaf. Brogdon outside. Here's Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lamb. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Group in now for Indiana. Brogdon outside. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And good that time. 14 points for Sabonis.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Lamb in at the small forward.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Pass to Lamb. The three. They get the rebound. Sabonis, no good. 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
McDermott passes to Lamb.
You two players.
And so here is Indiana. McDermott dishes to Lamb. Holiday with it. Clock at 6. Back to Lamb. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 13 points for Jeremy Lamb.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Excellent D there from Holiday. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The good-looking shot from the wing. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about 4-peat.
Ennis, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Murray finds Burke, launches it, and another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now Lamb, outside Holiday. The kick out to Holiday. The shot. Burke grabs the miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here are the Pacers now. Here's Holiday. Sweet little floater. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
No good from the wing. The Pacers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Inside, Lamb. Again, Indiana.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Doubled by Murray. On the wing, Holiday. Burke covering. Takes a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the inside. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now here is Holiday. D right on him.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for Indiana.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Holiday left side. The pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you look at the development for Sabonis, what stands out?
Well, I think he's made strides across the board, Kevin. And for me, this is as fundamentally sound a big man as you'll find in the league. He's a triple threat on the offensive end. He is super smart on the defensive end and quite versatile. He can guard both front court positions.
Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now, not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. 4 on the clock. Holiday inside the line. Another shot with the clock winding down, and Sabonis lays it up and in.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
To the paint, Sabonis with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Launches the 3. And that one is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Substitute.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Che, an incredible season for you continued tonight. The 46th time you've scored more than 50 points, and that sets a new NBA record. Has that 50-point goal been something you thought about all year?
Not at all, D.A. You know, it's been more of a focus for my teammates. You know, they've gone out their way a few times to make sure I hit half-century mark. Really, this record is a monument for our selfless play all season.
Well, it is a monument. Either way, an incredible season continues. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.